So today we are splitting up.
We are going our separate ways, quite literally.
But it's only for a short period of time.
Yeah. We realise we may run into some possible customs trouble because of our friend Bob that's travelling with us. So one of us is catching the train and one of us is flying to Ho Chi Minh.
I've got the short straw. I'm catching the train and it takes a long time.
A very long time.
Alex, on the other hand, is going to have a really delightful day in Ho Chi Minh.
I'm going to go do a DIY food tour of Ho Chi Minh. We're going to go our separate ways and meet up again tomorrow night after my food tour in Ho Chi Minh City.
But now we're going to head to Da Nang, to the airport
And
to the train station.
So I'm checked in. Gem is not getting a refund for her flight. I just tried to get that sorted out but couldn't. So she is now waiting in the train station for her train.
At this point, we probably need to explain that I did take a camera with me, but unfortunately we've managed to lose all the footage from it. So today you'll be hearing mostly from Alex.
I'm going to get through security, go and find something to eat and get some charge in my phone. Feels really weird being on my own. Yep, I'm gonna do it.
And whilst Alex tucked into a Burger King, the only restaurant I could find was traditional Korean food.
I've realised I've made a stupid mistake, which is I've left my laptop in my checked baggage. I think there could be quite a high chance of that coming out totally smashed to bits at the other end, which is really annoying. Of course, if Gem was here, she'd probably have stopped me from doing such a stupid thing. About an hour and a half late, but we're just joining a massive queue. Arrived in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm just waiting for my bag and hopefully not a broken laptop. Can't believe I've done that. We'll have a moment of truth very shortly though. I'm gonna go and fight my way through this crowd and find my bag. So far so good. It doesn't look like it has a smash screen. It all looks good. So I am checked in to a pretty small hotel room, but although the bed's a little bit hard, it's probably going to be quite comfortable and I will sleep perfectly well.
And as Alex settled into his comfy bed, this was my setup.
It's a bit weird travelling without Gem and being in another brand new place. For now, I'm going to leave it there and we'll pick this up in the morning. I've let my free breakfast go down from the hotel, done some work while we've been doing that, just dealing with some really annoying admin stuff at home. And now I'm going to head out and sample even more Vietnamese food. We're going to try and sample at least another 2 or 3 dishes over the course of the day, interspersed with seeing some of the other stuff. And I forgot to mention, Gem is still on the road, on the train tracks. Her train gets in at like 6:47 tonight or something, and she got on it at about 2 AM this morning, so she has a long, boring day ahead of her while I'm out exploring the city. I found this quite cool, pretty little side street, but I stumbled across some kind of like military building, and the road I thought I was going to be able to walk down to get to this first restaurant had an armed guard, so I was not able to walk down it. Inside, very friendly, but I feel even more apprehensive because I smell what I think is fermented shrimp paste, but we'll find out in a moment. In here we have a crab broth, a chunk of like brown crab meat. It's not at all fermented shrimp. Just really strong crab flavour. Have a piece of congealed pig's blood, a crab ball, and also some big chunks of pork. Tomatoes. It's kind of hot. Not spicy hot, but it's kind of a slight sourness to it. And a slight bitterness to it. If you like crab, you would love it. With a bit of chili in here, it's a really good bowl of noodles. It's got a much stronger seafood flavour, more crab, strong like brown crab meat flavours to the broth. So really different to anything else that we've had. Well, that was an awesome but really different bowl of noodles. Really glad I popped down here. I'm going to go and walk off my first bowl of noodles and head to the second. About to try dish number 2. Had a really long walk in some hot and sweaty weather. It's really loud here as well. So this is going to be Bumbo Hui, somewhere called Chu Ha. As is typical, I don't think there's really any menu system. You just kind of walk in and then they bring you a plate of herbs, some chili sauce, and then hopefully some noodles. This one is kind of a mix of all sorts. So we have in here like another big giant pork knuckle that looks like it's been cooked for ages. We've got Vietnamese sausage. We have like roast beef. Quite fat noodles in here as well. And the broth. Oh man. This broth tastes like a sauce, sweet sauce rather than a broth. It's awesome. That was awesome. I'm gonna go and walk it off, and before Gem comes in, because we've got another at least 2.5 hours, I'm gonna head to the War Remnants Museum and try and check that out before we head to the Chu Chi tunnels tomorrow. So I have arrived at the War Remnants Museum. I'm not going to be ready for any more food until Gem arrives, so we'll finish on whatever we have for dinner. So we'll get through 3 dishes today. It's hardly a full food tour, but I still got to try at least 2 more unique dishes to Vietnam that I haven't tried before. I'm going to head inside the War Remnants Museum, but we're not allowed to film for special purposes. So I think me with my mic is probably going to draw some attention. So I'm just going to do some filming in there, and then I'll pick up my thoughts on it when we leave. So, it was worth a visit. I didn't really learn anything new. It does highlight a lot of American war crimes. They have some incredible pictures there from like journalists and throughout the Vietnam War. I would say it is worth going, but you do need to kind of take it with a pinch of salt. That sounds very disrespectful, so maybe I don't mean it quite that way. you just need to bear in mind that this country was put under an incredible amount of pressure from lots of nations for a very long time, and I think they're still quite sore from it. So it will be a little one-sided, but it's still well worth a visit. So I didn't learn anything about the tunnels, which is what I was hoping to do, so I will just have to wait until tomorrow and see if we can find out more when we're actually there. Now I'm going to walk back to the station and hopefully meet Gem. It's been pretty lonely bumming around on my own all day. Have to get across.
Yay! We found each other!
It was really easy. Anyway.
I'm going to go home, have a shower and get some food for you.
Yeah.
You've probably eaten loads today.
I've only eaten 2 meals.
Okay.
But yeah, when we're going to go out and have one more thing. Suddenly remembered when we walked past a stand on the way from the station with, it was covered in snails. And I remember watching Mark Ween's video about Saigon, Ho Chi Minh, and it's absolutely something that you have to do if you come to Ho Chi Minh, is to eat snails. So that's what we've done. We've come out, we're in a place where there are no other Westerners. There's no English menu, they speak very little English, and we've even struggled to work out how some of these things are cooked. So we've ordered 3 random things and then we're just going to see what they're like. But the snail shells look quite pretty, so hopefully the stuff that's inside will taste just as good. There's a lemon juice on everything. I'm going to start with the spotty snails with a bit of Vietnamese coriander. It's quite a bit firmer than I had expected. With slightly chewy, kind of fishy flavour. Probably isn't selling it to anybody. It's okay, but maybe I haven't had enough sauce. Next up, this is actually the mouth of a cuttlefish. So it's been removed from the head of the cuttlefish, and there are basically a whole plate of them. They're in kind of a, what I think is sort of a sweet sauce. They're just like really tasty squid. I don't know why we removed that bit from the cuttlefish, because it's really tasty. These are very similar to this, are they cockles or clams? You see them all over like Cambodia. And I'm not sure what they're cooked in, but they've got like the crispy onions on top. They're just like a really nice, sweet, creamy clam with crispy onion and garlic topping. So we have finished eating everything. I'm really glad we tried it all. And it was nice, but it's definitely not our favourite foods that we've tried in Vietnam. We'd probably pick some of the other stuff over this again as well. So not our favourite, but really glad we tried it. It's so loud, I will just say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you in the next one. And good morning. So, as you can tell, I have had a shave.